Hello. Okay, I am a little cold, and Mother is at the gym, I think. I don't know, she's doing a thing. Um, but essentially, I have the free time to continue. This day, we can continue this game. I'm looking forward to it. I love this game. Oh my god. I've had so much fun with it. Ah, and the sweet baby. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward. Okay. Alright. Coniston? Let's look for that first. Hello. Something about a fork. White Sea Cave. That's interesting. Killington Lake? Okay, River Kent, Cameron, Craig, the Daughters, Stone Circle, Lake Undermere, Hawkhead, Coniston Water, the Old Man of Coniston. Okay, the Old Man of Coniston looks out across the lake, blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards towards the fork. So question is, do we go straight for the fork? Or do we... I think we go straight for the fork. See what's there? Yep. Okay. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Wonderful. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. We'll be putting them up here. They're both petals. That's not, absolutely not. So... Oh! Is that what that means? I never even fucking looked at these. Huh. What happens when I... What's up? What's good? We are spacing out scary streams and also waiting until I don't have a headache and it's not a high anxiety day. Because otherwise it's just not going to be fun for me. So, Pookies, hello. Hello, hello. You know, I remember a time, not so long ago, where I waited... Where I would stream like this, I would talk like this as I have been. But it would take 20 minutes to get even one viewer. and now I'm regularly getting a few people coming in 5 minutes. It's just something that makes me happy. It is progress. And I'm happy about it. And we've got this sweet little kitty. Thank you, baby. Oh, such a loud bell. Oh my! Oh my! Thank you for the 5 gifted, Rena! Oh my god! Ooh! Oh my god! Let me see you go cry. Oh my. I have to scroll up to see what people were saying. I agree with Clover. You're so cute. You're adorable. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Okay. Fully distracted there. um, okay, the insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Always. Always worth my time. Always worth my time. I feel like this. Nope. Oh, okay. Where's my phone? Who am I sending this voice note to? My sister. There's a cutie patootie in the chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll have the normal message and going to be so confuzzled with 3 monitors. What? Okay. I'll do the normal message and let her know that there is a cutie patootie. You send a picture? Okay. Have a good day. I love you. And there's a cutie patootie in the chat. Just letting you know. They wanted to make sure you were aware. And sent. Whoa. Okay, so obviously we need to look at the map now. I will take that, thank you. Okay. Where? Okay, hold on. Where? Here, it is here. So F2. E2. F2 or E2? I'm checking the chat. Oh my god! Damn! You got the setup! Hold on. It seems so precariously placed. Also, I love the goose. And is that also a duck? On your PC? It was so confusing when I'm mid-game and watch it. Where is it? Where is it? It's gonna be entirely... Is it here? I don't know. Or is it? Because I don't think there's anywhere else that has that kind of fork. So, yeah, and it's water. Water. There's probably... I don't know, that feels like the shadow. I feel like it's here. Oh my god. Oh! Nose, Goose, and Lorax. Where the fuck is the Lorax? We did it! What did we do? Oh, we got the sub goal. Woo! My sister loved the audio message, by the way. Okay. She said, love you too. So what I have on top of my PC, a penguin, a pig, a lorax, a seal, and tiger, a small tiger. Oh my god! Adorable. I should probably... Do you mind if I show the chat? Or show the photo? Oh! Oh my god, they're so cute. Don't mind. Make sure. Okay, hold on. We've got it in a capture. Got that. So. There you guys go. You can see. See the guys. And then we'll go back to the game. Because that is the real reason. But they're so cute. There's a reason we're streaming. And it is to play the game. Okay. The air is thick with flying, biting insects and unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Of course I do. It's utilitarian, right? So that's... Fox-blooded. Wait, do I not have, Blue Winter? Okay, it's known by a second name. I recognize the name of one. Recognize insect repellent. But I'm not sure. It's not Wren. Mary's breath? We'll go through. Check. Mary's breath. No. Sworn to secrecy. Mellow glue. I don't think it's that, but I'll check. Pass unnoticed. Yeah, so it's not that. Jacob's Worth. Jacob's Worth. Wish to locate. No. Not Agaria. Oh. Wait, 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Area. Clarity of visions. Yeah. Candlewood is soothing? Yeah, protects the mind. Fox button. Fox button. Slaving draughts. Sunset. Um, placed in doorways, deterred unwanted souls. Valia. Good fortune. Peace in the afterlife. Warriorless is in the name. Pavilion. Is lock. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through. Heracus. Okay. We're going to. Okay. Milky fluid, stomach pains, hypothermia, poultice, skin rashes. Okay. Valia, good fortune, shielding, locks, eye strain. May appear young, but you're more fragile. Eyebright. Plant that only grows south on Warmacry. That's great strength for short periods. Okay. Energy boost. First camphor. Sleeping draught. Contract of friendship. Medicinal properties. No, irritant. Poison. Which we have yet to obtain. Transform of dental hygiene. Insects, high pitched squeaks. Hedgehog, striped rats. Amnesia. We're gonna have to make a decision with Henchuk at some point. It's gonna be, Henchuk or something. Winterboar, wait. We have... That's... I never actually looked at the name of it. Yeah, okay. Blue, Elio, blue, gray, Winterboar. Okay. I want to switch that to that. Okay, there we go. Use plan. Wonderful. Duranthian, mind-altering abilities. Awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. A green eye. We're even... Oh, the whiteness of the eyes take a green. Okay. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirl mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length, I come across what I have come for and hurry away. Ooh! Thorns! Again. More thorns. Alright, okay, so... Winterboar. I knew we'd figured that out. I knew we'd got that. Okay. What is with... oh, no. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. Right, the sisterhood. We brought Ren to see that she was poisoned. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Ada was poisoned with gilded Dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Ada is panicking. Fair enough. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. Oh no. We're trying to find her and her sister, remembering that Jacob's with... Yeah. I knew where this was going. Jacobsworth, we have that. It has... Yeah. Already identified it because the leaves were distinctive. Haha. Solomon's scepter. Also known, alarmingly, as Hell's Gate, and sometimes Solomon's Scorn. The flower of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling, small flowers grow along the stem. The smell is alluring. Okay, what was it called? Solomon's Scepter. Hold on. Solomon's sector. Yep. Utility, isn't it? Commonly used in witchcraft. Yeah, we'll say that's, you can go now. Yeah, I'd say that's... Okay, are we getting a letter? No, we're not. Okay. Arthur Cook. Mari's birthday, I want to get her something special. Okay. There's a plant that she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find any in years. Okay. Sort of bulb-like and has a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. Oh, the flower is more like lots of little flowers. Strong smell to it. Dark purple flowers. They smell pleasant. What is it? It's pungent but not unpleasant. Probably this one then. Yeah. Forest camphor. Did we not already know that? Or had we just figured that out? We knew that, right? Yeah. Yeah, we knew that. Oh, Innes Aylford. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us, praise the danger? Who? The cultist. Man claims to represent a group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in nearby Gosforth, but is rumored that he spent some time living in Rydal Cave. It is not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he came to Undermere, he has dedicated his life to the one he calls the Woken Danger. Oh, what a way to start a conversation, you know? That is, and then just fading out. Hey, we've been stalking you. Sorry about that, but also not really. Okay, never mind. I represent a group called Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sagil Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the danger. Okay. Well, what? I need more information. You're not giving me much to work with. Why do you want my expertise? And what is the return offer? Because I'm going to be honest. If the return offer is pretty good, there's a lot I'm willing to do. You know? You know? It'd be like that sometimes. Sedgul Church. Sedgul Church. Sedgul. I guess we just go to Sedgul. Tarncraig, Doris, Kentmere. Sedgul. The church isn't hard to find, the small The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Segel. This must be the place. St. John's Poppy? There we go. We already knew that. This is not new information. But thank you, I guess. I'm waiting for... Who's it? You to just be in an entirely different place one morning. Because Wandering Dew, it wanders in the night. It's just gonna be a new spot, I feel like. Anyways. Verona Green. I've returned from Swinside. I must admit, I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed in the stone circle. The poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Why are you hee-heeing? Ruben had it right, though, Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. I don't think I ever identified it. The leaves of the blanco. Do not drink the seven part. They're not giving much. Dark blue petals are soft enough. There's ache from handling this plant. I do think it is this. Yeah. Okay. So we know what the gilded dendra is. Made in sorrow. Soft leaves of this plant between one's fingers are said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flower of this plant drew mournfully, but it is the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend its name. Okay, so this is the gilded dendra. I kind of want to put... You know, let's... accumulate all of the ones... Wandering view. What have I deemed dangerous about? Oh, it's sharp. Yeah, okay, whatever. Cause this isn't a bad idea at all. Let's put all of the harmful ones together. That's a smart idea. Yeah, it's fine. Should be right. Should be right. Oh, there are so many that we have. And there's a couple more that aren't ticked that we know. Drooping flower, right here. Main sorrow. I droop mournfully. Yeah. So it's... utility? Oh, hello! Hi, how are you? Because I feel like that's... it's less ingredient and more... immediate kind of... thing. I feel like, yeah, that... Mind light. We're gonna number that are not marked. Okay. We haven't damned in a while. Really good. Okay, my aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In the corner of the attic, I found a coffin. Ooh, more unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? I do, and frankly, if someone has bound something, um, especially a coffin, if someone has bound a coffin, why are you looking to unbind? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, okay, sometimes called pink evil hat. Okay, so yeah. I mean, get out. Okay, end of the day. Elderfinium. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to dangerous miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in painful death. It is an intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's Scepter. No, I should have stayed there actually. Solomon's Scepter. Smell is alluring. What was it called? It was Elderfinium. Petals of this flower can be brewed. It's an interesting... It has center. Tenna. Okay, I don't think we have it yet. Because that doesn't look familiar. It's got a bulb. Intoxicating scent. Or? Rather unpleasant, never mind. What do you smell like? Nothing, apparently. Okay. Bulb is quite firm and twig is on a fruit. Have no noticeable odor. Well, we definitely want some of that. No fucking shit, Sherlock, we want it. Because people are testing with... Who are you? I can no longer say that without thinking of that fucking... meme of... What's his name? Cam. I can't remember who he was doing it with, but it's like the say a color and you've got to put your hand on a different color piece of paper, and he kept putting his hand just on fucking nothing, and then he's screaming like, "Who are you?" at the countertop, and that's all I think of. It's 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. Before she left, she turned... Can I? Hold on. Okay, it started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away, in a forgotten corner of Ambleside Library. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Not long after, the girl left home. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Okay, tallest but one. 5 minutes out. Hi, sweet darling. Must pet you first. Ooh, pet Hellboard 13 times. Not that it's difficult. Okay. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. Of the tallest but one? Oh, tallest but one. Okay, hold on. Okay, 978 and 902. Current tallest that I'm seeing. Yeah? Yes. So, Baofeng. Ah. Dane's Falger, excuse my way, stumble out onto the grey side tilted. Moss lichen and tussle grass first cracks with little else. So I think I need to wait till it's not raining. That's probably it. Okay. Oh! My apologies, darling. I was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid, but with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but then I looked closer and discovered a golden amulet embedded in the grey ash. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You're gonna touch it. On the back of the amulet, yep, is an inscription that says, with Solomon's scepter I awake. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Long Veracond? Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the Long Veracond is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Alright. Who's got pears? Why are you there? Who are you? Pears, but you've been decided. I don't think I've got other pears. No unlabeled pears. Oh! Hey, sweet baby. Okay. Hello, David Tripper. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the inside the stone circle. No! They say it slaughtered half his flock as well. No! People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down to Foxfield Way. Damn. Thanks for later. Kentmere Eye. We're off to find a wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Five miles south, my dumb air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting, like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of a birch tree, plant grows. Oh! Ah! Hello! Who are you? A beauty, no doubt. Okay, okay, you know what? We can Kentmere Eye. We can do that in a second. With an odd protrusion, large for flower. No, okay, it's not that. There are some other ones. We know that is Branthium. No. Eyebright. No. Farmer's Worry. Spongy Mushroom. No. Fevercus we know. Yeah, Fevercus we know. Alright. Grey Sandfire. We know this one as well, actually. Henchback. Okay, hold on. The fruit of the henchback can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but larger amounts have been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. Can't tell. When outer layer hardens and turns a blue-green. Okay, no. Man in Sorrow, we know that one. Storian, dark red fruits should not be ingested on dinner as they are highly poisonous. Cross section of the stem shows a distinctive triple xylem and okay, so this is Storian. Insanity, then death. Pleasant. Okay. Kentmere Eye. Kentmere. Kentmere? Kentmere Eye. I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way I pass the Brockstone, or Badge Rock, which has always been popular with the local children who challenge each other to scramble up the craggy sides. I make a beeline for the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire among the headstones and the tombs, but sadly nothing extraordinary for me to find today. What's this called? Design. Kentmere Eye. I know, but I want to look. Kentmere Eye. Ah, there we go, okay. Kentmere. That also gives the daughters. That could be the stone circle as well, I suppose. Alright. Verona Green, hello, welcome back. But this is getting interesting. Ooh! I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra that was used on the Swinside ritual site. Ooh. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that is used in several of the darker incantations, and it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the Sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think through this some more. Maiden Sorrow. Yep. Maiden Sorrow. I am not slacking. Okay, this plant is said to uncover which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. The Red Ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. The blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from. Confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Yes. Okay. I knew from the Red Ebony. I knew from that. Which means activate the viewing device. Because I feel... Hold on. Kentmere Eye. Cause what? What do you do? What do you do? Properly uncovered which is hidden. So I've perfected the device design plan in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. Oh! Tomb of the Hunter. Hello. Oh! The Great Oak. Any other ones? Okay, let's go to Great Oak. Okay, a huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I ever could have imagined. Any living thing might be. I could ever have imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Oh! Okay, hold on. I should have marked down where the Hunter's tomb was. The memorial bears the name Swaff Prior. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Dreer. Theirs is a lonely life, at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They build a tolerance to the Duranthium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. Ooh. Bulbous. Do. Oh, I still had it. It wasn't God, but I remembered. I remember. Why do I feel like something more is gonna come up? I don't even know with the plants. Wait. Kentmere Eye. No. Huh? No. Alright, no, you eat everything. They're dangerous. No, we do not. Reuben Ward. How are they going? It looks like I'm gonna have to make a trip to Blackcomb. Okay. Verona noticed something at the Swinside site that's had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around here where you'd get slate from. I want to eat chips, but I don't have. Oh no! Oh my god, good chips. There is no alternative. Alright, that and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something up on the Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley does claim that Fairy stole his wheelbarrow. I'm gonna spend the night out in the hills and I want to take some eyebright with me. Won't want anyone to sneak up on me on the dark. Brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but contain a small amount of venom that can cause severe pain. Plant only grows in the south, known to improve eyesight at night. Okay. Yep. Woo! What'd you give me? Wild coal. Purple berries, recommended by a physician in place of hair of the dog mentality. A tonic for those who suffer experience of having too much, had drunk too much the night before. Some who consider wild coal a sacred plant. Bad luck to pick berries from it. Okay, well, Eyebright. Drinking is fun. Yes. I agree. Oh! Does it ever stop raining on the mirror? You are under the influence. Ah! Ah! You have a reputation in town for knowing about usual plants. You need some gray sunflower. Nobody around here seems to know what I'm talking about, but I hope I... Yeah, I've got some right here. Okay, okay, okay. Big stretch. And a yawn, apparently. Care package. Ugh, thank you. Drink some water. Right. Ember Soul. Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for leaves. They are razor sharp. Ember Soul. Many petals. Maybe? I don't know. I can't think of anything else for, like, really get a close look there. You know? Like Kentmere. Kentmere. I don't know. Alright, let's see what else there is to this story. Lowick to Ilgil Head. Foxfield to Crinklegrass. Okay. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Okay, so is this about Thea? Well, look, the Ilgil Head. Lowick. Let's look for one and then... Lowick. Lowick. I know I've seen it before. Lowick? Lowick? To feckin' what? Ilgil? Ilgil. Il- Use it for sleep call. Oh, okay, hold on. Foxfield. Crinkle Crags. What the f- What is Crinkle Crags? Eh? Foxfield. Lowick. Foxfield to Crinkle Crags? What? Ilgill Head. Looked Ilgill Head. What the You don't know what to eat? It was 8 p.m. You don't eat milk. Just by the way, Fox. I don't know. What do you? I don't know. Eh? 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 Knock knock. What? Eh? Oh, speaking of, what is great? um, walk me through it and I don't mind. Look. Loic to Ilgil. Dungeon Gill? Does it say River IRL? I'll teach you your ways of motorboat. Deal. Want to help me figure out this? This? Eh? It might look like that, but it doesn't look like that. It's like this. With Pharaoh? Who's fucking messaging me? A friend. You can wait. Ooh, she's got gossip. Let me take a look. See what about the church? The church. What church? This is. Hold on. Look. This is what we see. I feel like I could try. He's fine. Greenshire? Nope. What? Where's Greenshire? Greenshire is. It, Freaking what? Got Greenshire? Alright, I'm gonna. There are more important things you could be doing on the shop. Yeah, and you know what? I will check all of the squares. I'll check I've got enough plants to water. And I don't mind waiting. Lost in the sauce. Alright, we did that. On the outskirts of Meathall Village, I pass a large, attractive villa, which would not look out of place in the Swiss Alps. A number of people are lying in basket chairs on the veranda. They are all well dressed but very pale. One lady has a painful sounding cough. I pass a discreet metal sign, Westmoreland Sanatorium. Of course, these are invalids receiving therapeutic treatment for their tuberculosis. Okay, so not the right one? Try again. From lines from Craigslist, Whitbarrow and I enjoy the expensive view of the surrounding countryside. I read that Whitbarrow's unique rock strata may have been formed thousands or even millions of years ago when this land was covered in ice. Very cool. Very cool. However, not what I'm looking for. Yes, go make food. It is healthy to eat. Never on your own if you look at the And I come here. I don't know. I do not know. I'm trying to figure that out. Already watered this one. Nope. You're feeling lucky because you're a punk. So east? Nothing here. What am I missing? Oh, you mean easy? You don't proofread. Crinkle Crags. Hmm. Hmm. Crinkle Crags, hold on. Okay, we're looking at mountains. Ilgil Head. Loic is 16. It's 11. Around here. Or what? Okay, so we found everything though. We'll just try the other combination. Nope. Okay. What is it? What is it? Loic? Do I need to go in succession? What is... Or is it here? I'm running out of ideas. Find myself a beautiful house, find myself by the deep power views, suggest a hive nearby, accumulated apple trees, daily lowest day. What am I missing? What am I missing? Do I do them in sequence? We found the 4. Two towns, 2 mountains. But I am unsure of what it wants for me. So we've got Loic, Ilgil, Ilgil Head, and Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. Any ideas? Up at Craftsman? But why? We've got Loic, Ilgil, Crinkle Crags, Foxfield. So I go up to Craftsman. Do we go one after the other? Go 1, 2, 3, 4? Welcome, hostile faces. Okay. Ugh. Never mind. You ever had fairy bread? That was such like an easy snack. Okay, so it's not consecutive. Sourdough, cheese, and jalapeno. I haven't tried that. Eh. Nope. I don't. What do you... Ah! Sourdough with balsamic. Oh, you know what? Neither. Something slightly funny about my family is all of us have ADHD. One of us diagnosed autism. I've been asked by multiple professionals if I've gone for an official diagnosis, and when I said no, I haven't, all of my family, and when I said I haven't, they're like, maybe you should consider that. So, and and so sometimes one of us will kind of like fix onto like a specific meal where it's like that's all I want to eat. Like we've all had the phases where it's like it's just been several months of like bagels every morning or toasties all the time. Just sure. So we've all had focuses and whatnot. Currently, my dad's is soup with bread, and he has gotten near all of us on board with it. You forget to eat. I mean, that too. Like, I had like half a thing of like scrambled eggs like 4 hours ago, and that's kind of all I've eaten today because I've just kept forgetting. Which makes quite a few more. Yeah, it's either I'm snacking all the time, or I just forget. Common. It is a common ADHD induced eating disorder that a lot of us have. We struggle to eat regularly or at all, so you're not alone. we all struggle. You don't have to be alone in it. We get it. Doesn't make it any less shitty, but you're not alone. Oh my god. I remember someone talking about, because I have quite severe depression. I don't eat snacks 9% of the time, and the last time I said, yeah. And it's always like, it's like, I don't know, like for me, if I go from like, don't eat snacks like 90% of the time, and then when I do, it's like an entire bag of like chips or something. Like, I will consume the entire, either like tray of crackers or bag of chips or bag of candy, whatever it is. Consume all of it. It's either I don't have it or I have all of it, and there isn't really an in between, and it's too bad I don't feel. Yeah, that's another thing. We don't notice, because other people feel hungry leading up to, like, you know, the stomach pains. Which is because apparently we've just learnt to ignore or just haven't learnt to recognize the signs that we're hungry before it gets to it's inciting pain. You eat to pass boredom. That is also I think in some cases that can be alongside other requirements that can be part of a indication of an eating disorder. But I think I'm pretty sure that there has to be there's other requirements as well. So I don't know. Do not just take a diagnosis from someone on the internet who has said 2 words that you're like, ah, yes, I relate. Everyone is like, how, I, you don't feel hungry, or like you get up, you're kind of like, I'm hungry, and then you get up, and then you're like, oh, I've also got to do this thing while I'm up, so I'm gonna do that so that I don't forget to do it, and then you do it, and then you forget that the reason you got up was to get food, and so you go and sit back down, and then it isn't until like 3 hours later that you're like, oh yeah, I was gonna go get some food. It just happens. But I saw a reel of someone saying that people currently are carrying more like, or being more tolerant of mental illness and the impacts it has, especially like regarding depression, until it comes to hygiene. Because they're like, oh, you don't have much energy to do this thing, like you're social, like you don't have the energy to be like social today. Yeah, we get that, we know like you're struggling. And then it's like, I didn't shower today. It's like, that is disgusting. It's like, hey, you want to know what a good week for me is? If I shower every other day, that is a good week for me. I am medicated on a reasonably high dose for what I take. And you know what? Solid week. I make sure to, at the very least, brush my teeth in the morning. I'm getting better at least, I'm currently in a space where I'm getting better at brushing my teeth at least twice a day. Drinking more water. Showering more regularly. Like, it is a disability. And I feel like mental illness impacts your ability to function. That includes hygiene. And people get so like, Good days are where I don't sit in the shower and zone out. So far I haven't crash landed like I have done recently. Right! Like, I mean, fuck, if you manage to, like, on a bad day, even, like, I've done it multiple times where I've just gone, like, a washcloth and given myself, like, a real quick, like, wash, and then I'm like, that's good enough, because otherwise I wouldn't do anything. Like, just because, who is knocking on the door? It's my mother. Like, ugh. It just, it impacts your ability to function, and I feel like they forget about that. Like, sure, they'll be like, oh yeah, we get it, but as soon as it's something that they feel they're in a position above kind of thing, and they don't understand it, then it becomes something that they judge. And for some people, there is a lower threshold for what they're willing to try to understand. And I do notice when I'm starting to crash land, I start to stay up. So am I. Yeah, because it's, you notice patterns. Like, I have to put so much effort into, like, sleeping, like, once instead of taking, like, 3 or 4, like, naps, but they're, like, a few hours long each day. Because, like, I know it's healthier or whatever to, you know, keep a circadian rhythm or whatever and be regular with the times you fall asleep. When I spiral, I'm like, hey, after about 3 hours of being awake, I'm like, I'm ready for a nap. I'm not gonna have the energy to do fuck all, not even like leave the house for anything. I need to have a nap. And then a couple of hours later, I'll wake up and I'll be like, okay, good to go for another few hours, and then I need to sleep again. And that's when I know I'm spiraling. Yeah, it annoys me how people are like, oh, you can talk about it like I won't judge, and then they just immediately start judging because, oh, how can you not shower for like a few days? Like that's so icky. And it's like, it's because I'm unwell. Like, it's because I'm not okay. I'm not being like, oh, it's so fun to not do. I'm not okay. I am unwell. Pisses me off. Didn't mean to go on around. My apologies. Oh, hello. Thank you for the gifted. I tank, but I don't allow myself to take naps. Real bad habit. Real bad. Yeah. I've been trying to stay awake and, you know, not have the naps, but it's getting a little difficult. But hello, Captain. Thank you for the gifted. You've caught us on a rant. And struggling to figure out this, because we know where Lowick is, we know where Ilgilhead is, we know where Foxfield is, we know where Crinkle Cracks is. We don't know where it wants us to click, where it wants us to go. Right next to Thorber. Like here? I think I did there, maybe. No. Ah! We'll get there. In that part of the area? I was thinking that Torver. I think we checked Torver and we checked where like the 2 trees are. Hey, it's not like my teams have been any more successful. We haven't even like rung the first bell yet. We are. Where have we tried? So we've tried there, we've tried there, we've tried there. Maybe it's up a bit? I think we tried here. Let me try here. The forest here is lush and— Ah! Okay, forest here is lush and vibrant, birds, swamp fields, and shining clothes, sirens nestled in the undergrowth of shaded birch tree. You're already— I already okay, never mind. Oh yeah, that was the 5 miles down from the Sicken. Okay, never mind. We've still got to find the one for today's one, because that was the location of yesterday's. And it's like, okay. Hydrate, yeah. Can we find the chaos? That is a great question. I don't know, can we? Drink the water and stretch. I love my favorite bullion botanist. Can we find ourselves? Feck knows, right now we can't find something we quite literally have directions to. We have checked half of this area. Where do you want us to go? Here? Yes, they wanted us to go there. For fuck's sake. Okay, the magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it's interested in my movements. Strange sensation creeps over me and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study. 1 for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. 2 for joy. Oh. Oh, hello. More bulbs. No. Bulbous. And we're still... I think I know which one this is. Where are you going? You're going like here. Why are you here? Okay. There's we want this. Feel like I've seen it. Dorantia. No. Possibly? Purple flowers with a gentle scent. Solomon Scepter, where are you? Here. Smell is alluring? Maybe. I feel like there's too many petals. Or too wide petals. No lurks? What's lurk? What? Huh? Okay, hold on. Let me catch up. She mistreated you today. I'm doing well. A bit sore. I forgot some of my pain meds last night. What is lurk? I have not heard of this. Name's getting you in for potion hunting. Well, actually, it's not exactly. Well, I mean, yes, it is, but also, it's we have to. There's a mystery going on as well, and we find plants. We can do that. We should. Well, we probably should do that off stream. Unless it's a really quick setup, and then I can just... If you walk me through it, I can do it. Fever Grace, we know that one. No. And we have that one. Wild coal. Purple berries. We do not have purple berries. Unless, are these... No. Okay. Okay, let's... After stream, it's no longer stream. We were wise. You were wise to pledge your support to the seed of redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the danger has awakened, the redemption is upon us. It's a glorious time. Hey, you don't know. I might backstab you. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us who have put our faith in the woken danger will be saved, but we must act swiftly. Okay. We'll be in touch. Oh, fucking okay. You're weird. I can't really judge, but... Ooh, you're back! My mind is clouded, dark. I see it and it sees me. All of me. Elder Finium is the answer, it must be. I believe I have that marked. Hang on, where is it? I know I have this. I have... Winter wireless. Okay, never mind. Apparently I don't. Are you saying... Oh, are you the new Arda? I think it's this one. Nope. Feck. Okay. Elder Vinium. It has... Ah! I didn't know I could just click on it. That's cool. Oh, wait. I think that is the only other. I think it is this. Nope. Oh! Well. Shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Oh dear. Abby leaves. Oh, okay. No. 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 Wait. There. No. Then here. No. Here's another one. Yeah. Yeah, there. There. No. This one. They go together. These do not go together. Nope. Oh, hold on. These go there. It's almost as if one could look at the image you've revived. My mind is whole again. Okay. Let me restart. I restart. Okay, we go back to... Okay. Elderfinium. So it's not that. These are all labeled. These are all labeled. Oh, did I already figure it out? And did I not? No, I checked them all, didn't I? Right? Okay, first of all. Long thin leaves. I think that's it. Vinium is... None of them look like this. Spider. None of them have the little... Ah! Okay, how about this? Candlewood. This is red flower. Yes. Copper Caledonian. Mushroom. Thrantium. Likely this. Embersol. Oh no. Leaves the rabbit sharp. Okay, so this is Embersol. What's the one that had the... If we can't figure it out based on its description alone, we do process of elimination. Lift. Storian, we have. Malco, purple berries, we do not have those. Fix the memory. Start to parent. It would be a similar one to this. Unless blue green ready to harvest. This may be Henchuk. Henchuk. Fever Kiss, we know. Farmer's Worry, spongy mushroom. Give off small amount of light. Smells rotten. Ember Soul. I think no. Nope. Okay, we break our mind again. So my mind is broken. No. Too short. This one. Okay. Read the description of it carefully. Yes. Elderfinium. Tried that one, it's not that. We tried that one, it's not that. We tried this one, I tried this one. Tried this one. What am I missing? What am I missing here? Do I simply... Because I feel like I simply don't have it. Like... Kentmere Eye. Circular ancient Roman lamp boulders have been placed on ritual importance for 100 years. A lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. Because that is the only one I have not figured out. So, like, this... So where... Kentmere Eye. What does it mean? River Kent. River Kent. What's this? And I know where Kentmere is. What we don't know is where Kentmere Eye is. What if you... Eye. I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thicker with briar and brambles, but among the tangled is a type of flower flourishing. Nope! Okay, so we figured out one. Hello? You seem familiar. Considering we've just gone through every fucking wild coal. Here we go. Purple berries. Rarity. Okay, so that didn't give us what we needed. Well, ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. I haven't a clue. We've already looked at this, we've tried... You know these glow. There's something else I meant to have found. I think I need a hint. No, we'll give it another couple of minutes. What do these do? That's cool. I guess. And fucking what? How's this sound? You're moving up in the world of gaming. Thank you. I don't know whether or not that was sarcastic. Ma'am, I don't know. There's an intoxicating scent. The smell is luring. So that's confirmed. Yeah, the smell is alluring. They smell pleasant. No. I should take a... I have! Fuck you mean? You're telling me in the time that I scanned all of this, I missed... Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out of this desolate place in search of plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. I'm not sure I can express how annoyed at myself I am. Larkshine, yes, very cool. Whoa. Fuck you. Ah! Grace Emmerich. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among other things. Golden light. It's a plant, right? I'm not sure what Longmig could mean though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you could have it just in case it's any help. Okay, great. She loved the shop. Golden light. Start at long. Okay. Start at Longmig. Longmig is where? Longmig. Where? Welcome back. You missed me overlooking something, shall we say. I'll be kind to myself. Where are the... And again, I'm overlooking... Start at Longmig. Long... Where? Longmig, is there another... What? Long... Look through that E column. For Lowood. And also technically this is a row. Sorry. I have 2 points on the map. No. Start at Longmig, and then it's like south 3, and then east 2. So I need to... I just don't know where Longmig is. so I don't know the starting point. How am I missing this? Okay. Egremont Castle. Calder Abbey. Cosforth? Sea Talon. Red Pike. Scaffold Pike. Great Gable. Jack's Rake. Dungeon Gill. Or Chill. Rasmere. Fairfield Peak. Rydal Cave. Ambleside. Kentmere. The Daughters Stone Circle. Tarn Crag. Sadgill. T-Bay? Knock off eBay. Lowood. Sorta. Elgill Head. Bowfell. Hardknot. Crankle Crags. Hawkshead. Lake Andamere. River Kent. Okay. River IRL. Lancaster Castle. Beckfoot. The Old Man. Caniston Water. Start of Grisdale Forest Kindle. River Sprint. Killington Lake. Super. Invermore. River Kent. Suesburg Castle. Whitbarrow. Grisdale Forest. Torver. Whitefell. River Esk. Swinside. Boom. Blackcomb. Okay. Where? Like, it gave us the stuff so that we could go. So, is there... Longmeg. Face left. My dreams becoming more vivid. Okay. Maybe the book. Help identify contents. None of these are mentioning Longmeg. Wandering Able side. I. Rollback. Fungi growing in it. A map. What's that? His Day of Forest. Okay, none of these mention what the fuck? Long Meg. Like, it's not even like the letters you can readjust into any of these words. Like, it's not an anagram. Is that everyone? Can I not go back? Who was it? That told us about it. Okay, whatever. We'll come back to it. Help me! The amulet! I can't remove it and it's drawing life from me. Whoa, oh my god, who could have seen that coming? You feel it working? Thank you, you're welcome. Caldari. Use of Caldari is not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina, place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. What is it called? I've already forgotten. Caldari. Thin stem, small leaves. Those are not small leaves. Well, I still listen, so same. It's good to see you, my friend. Amos! Duncan! I've been on the road so long I'd started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. Of course. I'm back in town for a few days and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. Found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. Oh! Almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Yes, yes they do. No. That Okay, there we go. Finally, we have that. That one. That one. That one. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, okay. There's a few things here. We've got a coin. Goes for? Hello. Medicinal herbology. Robert Bernard's Black Hole Road candle. Oh my god. A briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can only be used to send coded messages. The location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note which symbol is pointing to the location. It might be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map required. Okay, maybe we weren't meant to figure it out, but we did. Okay, Devil's Night Trap. Plant is colloquially known as corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause slow, agonizing death, and a plant will grow out of the body once deceased. Oh! It has light, unpleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. And Trimblehuff. Trimblehuff is traditionally used as a decoration at weddings as it is thought to strengthen relationships. Cross-section of the flowers, small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. Okay. We know that. Okay, well we've done that now. Kindle. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Black Hole Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter, Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Yep. Oh! I get 3 in return? Oh! Don't mind if I yes. Damn. Wait, no, I want to put them here, actually. Ooh, fun. Okay, what else? God's force. God's force. Okay. Right. Goes forth. I should not have come here. Darkness hangs over the town like an executioner's blade. I feel dread rising in my chest. Yep. Okay. Um. Okay then, hold on. Ellsworth. No, there's no. Hmm. Still don't know about this Golden Light Longmig. We still don't know about Longmig. Oh, sorry, darling. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. Small grain. Oh, wonderful. What is it? I found it while clearing out the nook of the east wing. Oh, Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants. Baylock's Elixir is a potential aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of the Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Okay. So... No. 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 First we'll see if any of the flowers match with drawings in here. Doesn't look like they will. No. No. Okay. Baylock's Elixir. Which would be... No. Could be? Don't think so. Don't think so. Eyebright. Okay, Eyebright. Hi, sweet darling. Obviously this. We still don't quite know what it is. I'm not sure we have the other one. No. None of these match. The image maybe. We need golden light. Meg. Okay, look for the word Meg. Who are you? Should we try it? We might as well try it. The area is inaccessible. Oh my god, really? Hmm. Don't mind me just taking some pain meds. Nope. That's not what I meant to click. I feel like we put it off for a little bit longer. Before we do a hint. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching the starry skies. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. Yep. So we were right. Tibet. You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line into Tibet, that this prosperous, start watering things, village was once home to a notorious prophetess. Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village, and nothing grows there. Oh, the sweet darling. Okay, let's try again. I don't know. Tibet noble elder stood watching the stars. Yeah, and Tibet. Ah! I'm lost. Long Meg? Oh! Okay. Never mind. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some Fevericus, that is. Yeah. Too many late nights at the library are taking its toll. Okay, so we're not meant to know where Long Meg is. That's good that we're not missing something. Mountain is story. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. A large crop of like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. There's a distinct smell that reminds me of books. That could be it. Purple flowers. Long leaves. Okay, this on the other hand, we probably should. TV. Should we try one above? Let's try one above. I don't know. I don't know. Do you have a letter that could help me? There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs around me, but that's certainly unusual. I met her a couple of times. Oh, okay. Backfoot candle. Okay, who has... Okay, hold on, let's find Backfoot. Backfoot. Candle leads me east of Valstorda, to the north, the mighty Scarfell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. Ooh! I know which one you are. I know you. You are... Give me a second. Need to sort this shit out. Goldberg? No. No, not Goldberg. Dill's Knight. No. Nothing first warrior. Not Kenwood. Okay, no. Trimblehoff? No. What's the other one we got? Nope, that's not what I meant to. Mountainous Story. Nope. Sorry guys, we'll get there. Give us a second. Larkshine? Larkshine. Yeah. Where did I put it? Here. I'm wearing off those spines, yeah. Larkshine. That's a do. Okay. So it just shoots spines. How kind. I do not know what else I could want. Because, like, we go there and then it's like, okay, you're done. Eh? Noble elder stood silently watching this. Stood silently watching this guy. In TV. Because if there was, like, anything even just around it where it was, like, lone house or lone tree kind of thing. Like, even if it was just that, I would be like, okay, let's check that out. But there's nothing. I kind of want to... Any ideas? Your mom? I wonder. No. Too far. Hmm. Hmm. I do not know. Ah, hello. You still overdosed? Been talking to people around town trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. Okay. In the old world they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. There's something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. Okay. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium surprise, lol. Okay, well, I appreciate the information, I guess. We never got a... I didn't think this could be it. Sharp... No, yeah, okay, it is this. It's not. I was right the first time. You're overdosing, mate, by the way. I mean, I'm sure you know, but just so you know. Pelliants. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the pelliant is in a class of its own. Sometimes called sweetbreath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from around the air. Huh. Cool. Sorry, darling. I'm sorry. Okay, Reuben Ward. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright stuff is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark and human and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depths on this one. Okay. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You've been out too if you see. Did. That's fair. I do think it is this. Yep. Norwood. But a crunchy root. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. is shown under unnatural light. The berries. The berries. Emily Costigan. Well, this looks like the right place. I don't want to have to traipse all over the way to Red Pike, so I'm hopeful you've got what I'm after. Common truss. Non-flowering part with smallish leaves that seems to grow mostly on Red Pike. At least that's the only place I found it. Yep. I remember these things. Verona Green! Welcome. Poor Ruben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. Yeah. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. Oop. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the Gilded Dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's Bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm heading for Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Okay. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendra, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker. I don't know if that's... I think that's an H. Heisma? Or the Dread? Or Miasma? It's gotta be an H, right? Or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints of it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing grows but black Digitus mortis. Okay, so mortis. So miasma. Mortis grows. Where nothing was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Okay. Northeast of Tibet. Come on, let's... Northeast. Wide area, blackened ground here is known to locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. Oh! Oh! Now, I don't know about you guys. It was me, sorry, but... we still... I don't know. I think we go for a hint because I haven't had any other deers throughout the course of the day. It's late, I should look up. Never mind. Okay, apparently we don't need that right away. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the task given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Oop. Oopsie-daisy lunch. "2 miles north of a secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield." Okay. Foxfield, 1, 2. Through ravens circle above, the caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Oh, hello! Aren't you pretty? And bulbous. Again, I would like... Notes and letters, see if they lead me anywhere interesting. Yeah, okay, so there's... Yeah, let's have a game. No look. Cauldron, we know what kind of it is. Cauldron. Devil's Nut Trap. Christopher, agonizing death. Has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. It's quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. Looks eerily like a ghost hand, I suppose. Ember Soul. Protective properties. Mini... Ah! This is Imbecile. What does it do? Protective properties. And various deities in return for sanctuary. Okay. Farmer's Worry. No. Handchuck. Handchuck. Where's one? We did we? Bulb. Yes. Handchuck. Larkshine. We already identified. Mountain. Cup-like flowers. Stale, damp smell. I think this is mountain. A story. Or of confidence. Norwood. Crunchy root of this plant. Unpleasant and releases are invisible to the naked eye. Okay, Norwood. I knew there was gonna be one. That accompanied by sharp. Okay. I knew there was gonna be one that we needed to look through. Valiance. Sweet breath. Rather unpleasant. Felt like sweet rhubarb. Thorin. We think we've identified. Trumblehoff? Sorry. Trumblehoff. Point downwards. We don't have any more drooping. Oh! I suppose they're kind of drooping, but and then we've identified all these. Okay. Hi! One from your librarian friend today. Oh, cool. In reference to your question the other day about Longmig, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local law. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. Sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Okay. Calder Abbey. Calder Abbey, Calder Abbey. Calder Abbey, Calder Abbey, Calder Abbey. I feel like it's up here. Where's Abbey? I know I've seen Abbey. Abbey. Calder Abbey. A small window opens. Oh. Only a friend may enter. Hold on. We have... No, that is weed. Fever Kiss? No, that is Energy Boost. Long Verica. Long Verica. Which is Remedy. Lifts curses. Solomon's Scepter. This is why you label which one's symbolic. Scorn. Never mind. Million. Not well known. No, wait. Lock. Worry Less. Winter Boar. Cabalia. Rare plant. Peace in the Afterlife. It's not Sunset on chat, but we will be checking all of them just to make sure. Ember Soul? No. In return for Sanctuary now. Fox Button. Considered Contract of Friendship. That's what I was looking for. Okay, the hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Longmig and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Ooh, sheep snap. Bring good fortune when prepared. Green seed pods, hard outer shell, hollow when tapped. To the south there. Bombs of down. Oh, why thank you. Okay. There's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Longmig lived nearby, along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Longmig by the locals. Okay. Okay. Stone circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grass that line the riverbank is much more unusual looking flower. Ooh. Oh, hello! I think I know what you are. Okay, yay. I can store those. Droop. What was it? It was TTT Trimblehuff. Red flowers, soft leaves. Small cup-like flowers. No, maybe not. There are other ones. Devil's Night Threat. Ingesting a seed. Has a light, pleasant scent. Poultry. Small, thin stem, small leaves. No. Not that. Palliance? No. Lavrashine. Henchrock. Mountain Astor. Norwood. Sheepsnap? No. Green seed pods. Which ones don't have? No. Not green seed pods. Don't have... No. Okay. Oh my god! My dad's calling. 1 sec. Okay, sorry. I had to tell him what we needed so that I could cook dinner. What were we doing? And no, I didn't go to the pub today. I've got too much of a headache, so it would not have gone well. I don't remember what I was doing, so. The sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. Mountain story. A stale, damp smell. Yeah. Heh. Weeping Bell, plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. Soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It's also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. What was the one that we got? What is it? Like, we just got it. Did I already label it as golden light? Probably not. Which one was it? Weeping Bell. The leaves. That wasn't it. Was it? No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Weeping Bell. Okay. We'll put you with the other crying plants. Okay. Okay. Thomas Green. I finished the designs you asked me to work on. What designs did I ask him to work on? Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I'm able to brew elixirs. Oh! Okay. What's this one? What is this one? Five petals. It might be this, but I am not confident. Might be this. I kind of want to try this. Nope. So not that one. Oh, this one. Maybe? Maybe. Oh, wait. What does it say? Fatal fungi. And their antidotes. Spring mascot. Generally not Feltus one. Crush leaves of sour bandy. Sometimes fatal. Taking hot pot. Boiled in vinegar. Often fatal. No known cure. Often fatal can be remedied using sap from lemon dandy. Often fatal, an antidote can be made using royal ginger. Okay. So because these match this depiction, like, where the fuck did they just fly off to? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Just because I can make it doesn't mean I know how to. I don't know, Bethany Coleman. Hello! The new adder wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. Okay. I spoke with Riverona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dindru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Adrina. Hold on. Back this way. What was it? Solomon Septum? Nope. Okay. This is... Yeah. Huntress. Yeah, okay. No, Caldry. Where's Caldry? Well, this one's bone. Cavalia. Oh, Caldry. Where's Caldry? Ah! Caldry. Do I have it? Or do I not? I don't have it identified. Clearly. Okay. Thin stem, small leaves. Thin stem, small leaves. Neither of them have little antenna. I kind of want to. Should call the next customer maybe. It's not actually helping because I don't know if that means I have what I need to do either of these. And I don't really. Okay, so it's there. We know that it's there. Hello, I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, and stick it with Sun Don't Shine. Whew! I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend to my garden. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. Fair enough. Yep. Little Neptune, also known as Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. Sparsely petaled flower, pale flower gives off strong scent. Okay. Is there nothing for me to do with... Okay. Unfortunately, I am going to need to start to wrap up. Oh! In time she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Okay, so has she gone rogue and summoned the thing? Is the question. Yeah, so I need to wrap it up because got Mother's Day things to do. But thank you for everyone who joined. You're welcome. I reckon we continue this tomorrow. So, thank you for everyone who joined. Thank you for the several gifted throughout. And stay safe, look after yourselves.